going on?
I'm live. I think I'm live. If you're watching this on catch back, on catch up, hello. I think I'm live. Don't know. It says go live. For those that know me a little bit, I'm on the new software that we've got, which is great, and I've sorted out the Facebook stuff. And I think I'm also streaming to YouTube. Whoa, get professional. So I'm going to chat for minutes while people join us. I was playing a bit of background music, but I think the music goes a little bit crazy about. Hi, Jax. Jax and Hillary are take care of the night for me. So if anyone pops in and I look beautiful. Well, thank you, Melissa. Love you too. I don't know about that. As I say, showers and clean knickers, no makeup. I had someone messaging me the other day saying, "What do you do, guys? Why don't you put makeup on?" Well, I'm not leaving the house. Well, actually, I live in a bubble, so I'm not. First thing I'm going to say, in case there are new people just popping in already, I take what I do very seriously, and I work with the highest intentions. But oh God, we have so much fun with this because we just do, because that's why spirit and love and life is all about. Saturday night, no one's going to be busy or not, but we're here. Thank you, Daniela. You're lovely. So people are already popping in. Hi, I just saw June, saw Vanessa. If your names are scrolls, it scrolls quite quickly. So if I'm not saying to you personally, it's not that I don't love you or don't know you. It literally, I'm looking at the screen, and it's those that know we've been doing a lot on the hair. Looks nice. No, I haven't got it cut. It needs cutting. It needs the grey bits are showing through. But it's just a bit of bright light, really. I've got my water. I'm genuinely water. Thank you. Hi, Bex. Oh, Christine. Hi, Bex. I was going to hi, Christine. Hi, Christine. Hi, everyone. I'm just going to waffle for like a couple of minutes just till everyone comes in, then we can start. You love the colours. Thank you very much. If I'm honest, it's clean. It's just clean. So happy. Yes, people. Right, with the new software we've got, which is something called Streamline, it's fabulous. I've sorted out my Facebook problems. The voice isn't always great. I've gone really professional. I've ordered a microphone to sit in front of me, like a big, what is it, Willy thing? Sorry, you don't know me. You also get my sense of humour. But it's not going to come to the end of next week because they're all sold out. So it is water, Louise. Louise, it's water. Trust me, it's water. I had a cheeky, strong. I love Belgian beer. I had a cheeky couple of those last night to finish work, but tonight it's just water. So hopefully by next weekend, not Monday, because Monday's morning, I might have the voice might be a bit more professional. I know. Next time we buy proper lights, whatever bloody next day. God, I don't know. I have some people just popping in, so I'm going to start and we can play catch up because. So yes, so how this works, if I come to you, it sounds very clear. Maybe it's because I've ordered a new microphone, but this microphone on my little camcorder is going, we're going to behave. I don't know. So I'm guessing there might be some new people. So I shall say this again. I take what I do very seriously, but we have so much fun with it because, as my mum always said, we're a long time dead, aren't we? And this is just showing you that we never pass, we never die. The body passes on, but we do. Pro equipment, I know. I've ordered a proper mic. It's actually a friend of mine, Jenna. Well, she's become a friend. Her son's a bit of a tech. Well, they're all tech geeks at 18A. I've ordered something called a Blue Yeti. I thought it was something to bet, but apparently a Blue Yeti is the microphone thing. So I've ordered it. That's what credit cards are for, isn't they? So that's me just talking about that. So I'm going to start because a lot of people are coming in now. If it's your first time seeing me, or you've just popped in here by mistake, first rule, and there are a few little ground rules because I'm very different to most mediums who work online. You don't have to share my page to get a link or a reading. It doesn't work like that. You haven't got to share it once, let alone 20 times. And all this star stuff, forget about the stars. If you enjoy it and you want to share me, thank you very much. But the bottom line is, people, if I've got your nan waiting to come through and your nan wants to find you, she won't give a shit. Excuse my language. She won't give a shit if you've shared my page once, 101 times, or never. It always comes down to what they want it for a reason. It's money and stuff. I don't get involved in that. This is just us, really, our community. And if you want to like my page, great, but you haven't got to. That's how it basically works in a nutshell. Also, how I work, if you're also first time, you're often encouraged in other mediums to please share me, and say who you want to hear from. I don't want to know who you want to hear from, not because I'm being rude, but it's not about you. Okay, as much as I want to enjoy our session and our evening, I'm serving representing spirit. So my first link, which I'll explain in a second. Hi, Darren's here. Hello, Darren. If Alice here with you as well, I'll say nothing. So I get them, and then I've got to find you. If we're doing tarot, which is psychic intuitive work, which is completely different to mediumship, because the two are very separate. Psychic intuitive work is very different to mediumship. If I'm doing psychic work like we did last night, yeah, you're always on the naughty step, Darren. If it's like we did last night, then I'll ask you for a couple of numbers, and as your name pops up, if you're the first one there after finish link, you get the couple of cards. It's not that tonight. This is your loved ones finding you. So how I work and how spirit evolved beautifully using like this environment is I will say, right, well, let me say how I don't work. I'm not clairvoyant. By that I mean, people, I won't see your loved ones. That's called clairvoyance. Again, as an example, there's quite a few new people, I think looks like it. If one of your loved ones stood next to me, fully manifested, I'd put it bluntly, I'd shit a brick. I don't see them. When I first developed them, I thought everyone saw them. I would go on courses, I'd go on workshops, and I just wasn't in a way clairvoyant. A really good friend of mine, she's probably the best clairvoyant I've ever seen. She sees them walk through walls, and she sees them. No, that would scare the bejeebers out of me. I work what's called clairsentiently. That literally means I sense them, I feel them, I can get to know them a little bit, and then I can share their story. I can narrate their story. They know what they want to say and what they want to share with you. My job is to get my brain out of the way so they can do their job, because they know their job. But my job is to find you. And what's been developed, and what's happens, I will say, this is why I say, please, the other thing as well is don't ask me who you want to hear from, because what happens if someone, imagine what happens if you do it. I'm not looking at other means, but think what would happen if you put a name up you want to hear from and someone comes to you. They already know who you want to hear from. They already know, that I'm already linked with you psychically. I don't want to do that. I want to find you for them. So normally they give me 4 or 5 bits of very, very specific information. And this is really important, girls and guys, unless every single part resonates with you, it can't be you. If I've got a dad, it can't become your brother. If I've got your dad, it can't become your mum. And the joke I always make is, unless your dad was like me, then we can stretch it a bit. But I don't think I've ever had a trans dad come through. Not yet, but who knows? You never know. You might do one day. But do you get my point? So, and I can't turn your nan into your sister, and I can't take an 8. I don't always get 8. I very rarely get 8. But the other week I had a mum, beautiful mum. I think she was 48, 50, and the lady said that's everything, but my mum was 60. Well, it can't be your mum. Does that make sense, everyone? I hope so. And again, I can't see the hearts and things. I just see the numbers up there, and I hope you enjoy it. So again, for anyone who's just popped into the numbers are going to have a bit, want to share this is the most important part. You haven't got to share me a million times to get a message. And please never share me to groups, because it's so rude and there's nothing more frustrating. That's how I work. And again, when I find some, I've got lovely little things. So I'm going to pick up someone and see if I say nice one. I'm going to okay. I know where's she gone. I know where is she? I know her. Hi, Alice. I know Alice really well, so I just used that. So so if I find you, I'm going to try and tick your name up. There's also a way of I can invite you by putting what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it up now. You haven't got to copy it now, but this is the. Okay, right. So 1 second. So that, if that appears up there, okay, don't anyone link it, because what that does, that's an invite. Oh no, I'm putting it up. How about I put it up? That's an invite to become a guest. That is if I come to you and you can get the link to work just by tapping it, or you want to have a go. Is it gone? I don't know. It's gone. It was there a minute ago. You can. It's come up. Yeah. You can just tap it, and then you become a guest. But don't do it unless it's you. So don't pop in to say hello, because I'll get the ump. I won't really. I never get the ump. But does that understand what I mean? So that's if you want to have a chat with me and I find. If not, I'm going to try and put your name up. Once I found my recipient, everyone, shut up. Basically, shut up. Stop tapping. Because once I know I've got someone, I'm there. Does that make sense, everyone? Yes? Happy days. Cool. Hillary, you're in charge of those two tonight. If they right, so you know there are people on here that I know really well. So if I come to someone I know really well, Nikki Sawyer's popped in. Hi Nunu, she's at work. So I adore you, Nunu. She's love her to pieces. She's on a night shift. So, but I know her. I've known her 20 years. So if her mum popped in, I can't say to you guys, I've got a lady here, Nunu. I know her mum. Her mum pops in sometimes. If I get my mum, I can't make that up. Does it make sense, everyone? Someone called Fern, you're lovely. Hello. What do you want? Go away. But it works. I'm going to bring you up. 1 minute. Don't interrupt. 1 second. 1 second. Fern, hello. You're just proving it works. I haven't got anything for you. I'm just testing. Oh, she's gone. Shit. Sorry.
I've gone. Oh, I'm back.
You're back. There you go. See, we have so much fun doing it. I am a professional medium, but I don't act very professional. I just have so much fun with this. So without further ado, and there's a few more popped in again. You haven't got to share this to get a message. Doesn't work like that. There is not some archangel behind me saying to your dad, he can't come through because you haven't shared me. It's crap. It's frankly, excuse my language, bollocks. Bad memories. Anyway, by the way, so I'm going to start. Some of you are new to me, and how I work. I do what I call little meet and greet in the afternoon. And for that lady who popped in, Fern, thank you so much. It just proves it works. You can go over there. She's there. She's waiting to me. Hello, Fern. I love this. Right. So, yeah. Do you say so? I haven't started yet, but if I start, how it works, as I start talking, please don't start saying, "Oh, that sounds like mine," until I finish with everything I've got, because I might say I've got a dad, and he goes, "My dad." No, it's not. Don't know yet. Okay, that works. So it works basically. I feel like a school teacher. Okay, I used to be an instructor a long time ago, and it was like, oh, someone's got on his gym. Okay. Right. So I do a little meet and greet in the afternoon where, Fern, I'm just going to lose you. Is that all right? Because you're fake. You're gonna, but yeah, I'm going to lose you a little bit. That okay? Kick you from the studio. Kick guest. Oh, that's rude. But I've done that, Fern, so I'm not looking at anyone. I hope that's okay, Fern. Didn't mean for rude, but okay. Right. So I do what's called I call it a spiritual meet and greet in the afternoon. I sit on my bed, which is literally just there. So I do like a little bed sit thing in the middle of nowhere. I put my little blanket around me and just literally link with spirit. And I got my first link this afternoon. But I like when I'm working, I like to know relationship. He hasn't done that. So there's going to be a reason why. It really felt like your dad, but I don't feel it's going to be your dad. But we'll see where we go with it. But this is going to sound really generic. But everything I share, whenever we talk about mediumship, every little facet of the link is always multi-layered. So what I'm going to start with is the reason why behind it. Imagine he meets everyone by slapping them on the back. That's his calling card. I know. I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, that's my." I don't know it yet. But it's like, "You're all right." He said, "Well, I do that to everyone." So it wasn't a case of being man. He does that to everyone. I went, "Oh, no." And then I said, "Where are you?" And it's like, "Well, I know Steve." I went, "Well, you know Steve, or you're Steve?" I went, "I know Steve." So I don't know if it's Stevie or Steve. Steve's going to be important around him, but that's not his name. Because I feel his name is Terry. Because he gets like Terry. So those two names, if his name's not Terry, I'll be surprised, or you might be Terry, but that's going to be important. How he passes, he wanted to share this. So I'm going to slow down because this is really important. Because the slap on the back was, I said, "What's that?" Basically, "Oh, I was up for it." And I don't mean a bad way. I don't mean he's up for it like bad. He's like, "Yeah, geezer." I don't mean he felt a bit of a geezer, but I don't think he's a lot. But I really, if you like, thank you, Joe, a nice guy. But the reason why he showed me him as that energetic person was what he had to go through when he was ill. And I know he becomes and I don't want to get all emotional, is that I know he becomes a shadow of his former self physically. Now, as a medium, I hate talking about cancer because it's a cheap shot. But he's adamant it wasn't that, but it's the lungs. Now I said, I call it OCD or OCD. No, this is he's just watching me at the moment, recapping, showing me this afternoon. If I get anyone, he's going to go, "I think you're going to let me know." But it feels like it really feels like work related. As an element of finding out about more after he passed, or you've gone for justice. I don't know what it is. It's something you've gone for afterwards, and it's almost like, "I'm not bothered now." But the more I get, he goes, "Yeah, I'm dad. It's your dad." So it's dad. But the way he's done this, it's almost like I'm more than dad. So I don't know if you're sitting with your mum, whose husband it will be, or you're sitting with someone else. But it's almost like, yeah, they're here because he's gone, they're here. So that makes sense. Now, who does this make sense for? Because now you can answer me. but I'm because it feels I'm like dad. I mean, what do you mean? Well, I'm like dad. So I don't feel this is going to be your actual dad. This might be stepdad or foreign, but I don't feel. No, it's not dad. It's not dad. I don't think it's brother. If everything makes sense, but then everything's got to make sense because I'm not sure relationship unless you're. Yeah, it's like dad. It's like yeah, it's like dad, but it's not dad. So I don't really want to fit in with that. I'm not sure, and I like to relationship, but I can't get it quite right. So Karen, if everything makes sense, let me know. But it's all got to make perfect sense. And he's what they do when they step back a bit, I'm like, okay, you come through. He's like, no, I'm not finished yet. I went, all right. But it's this, it's again, this Karen, you mentioned that if it's gonna be you, the slap on the back has got to be the calling card. But it doesn't feel like brother. Doesn't feel like brother. Okay. Evening, Mark. Tracy, when you Tracy Mitchell, hi. When you've got it could be my dad. Everything's got to fit. The Steve, not sure, but in fact, no, the Steve and Terry important. They're important, and it's not Tracy, it's Terry. So Tracy's Tracy. I can't turn Terry into Tracy. If that makes sense. Evening, Bex. Who says it could be Bex? You can take all of it. Hi, Georgia. Hello, Georgina. I know you quite well. And I do know Georgina quite well. We've never actually been naked, Georgina and I. Don't think so. No, but Georgina, I want the names as well for you because I'm looking. And I want another relationship, George, because George, I know you quite well. In fact, I know you very well, George. I've been around your house and done readings for you. But I haven't gone whoosh to you, George. The names, how it was working, so everyone knows who's new. When I was using just my mobile phone up to about last week, it could have just popped out. It can be Granddad Samantha. That I'd own because if it's like dad but not dad, but if your mum's around, but again, it's all got to make sense. The Steve's important. So it sounds like right, but Eleanor sounds like your grandfather, Daddy Steve. If it's your dad's son, I can wait. I'm struggling with own shit. This is what's blowing me. But I'm like their dad. All right, he's like you. Right, he's like your frigging dad. But it's not, so right. We know it's not your dad. Can it be Uncle Terry? Annie? Absolutely, it'll be an uncle if he's part of the family and he's like a dad. Oh, I had that word figure. He was a bit like your dad, and everything I say makes sense. Remember, everything I say has got to make total sense. And Darren's about his lively belly. Behave, Darren. Stop flirting with Alice. I'm sorry, there's a bit of a thing going on here between Alice and Dan. Started last night, got put. Hillary, Jax, put a stop to that one. No, it's not an ex-boyfriend. No, I want those Terry. That felt good. Right, everyone stop typing if you don't mind. I know there's a bit of a time lag. I want the one that it's feeling. Yeah, Tracy. It doesn't feel like it's you, Tracy. It just doesn't. Right, he's not there yet. He's waiting. I can feel him. Alice, behave. Oh, I want the name to pop up. Someone said Uncle Terry. I'm sure they said Uncle Terry. Georgina, it doesn't. No, it's not you, Georgina, because I'm drawn because I know you. No, it can't be cousins because it's like he keeps saying it's like dad. It's like dad, but it's not. So I have no idea. But it's not. It can't be your biological dad. Can't be. It can be your stepdad. Oh, me and my son are here. His stepdad, but real dad. My son are here. So it'll be. Hold on. So I'm confused. Me and my son are here. His stepdad, but real dad. So, but that Zoe does that because he said that. He said so. Zoe, I need to ask you a question. I'll take the screen in a second. Does everything I say make sense? Because dad like dad, stepdad's like dad. That would do. If it's your partner, I think you're talking about. Right. Now, Paul hasn't come into it at all, Emma. It's Steve, and Terry, right? Remember, his calling card is that slap on the back. That's the memory. That's the memory. His passing is also really important. How he gets that, I feel, work-related issue because it goes all dark and I lose, and he just literally becomes with mask. It's the whole thing. Someone there is going, oh my God. He said, she knows it's her. And I want to know, Claire, your stepdad had a friend called Steve and Terry was in. Okay, right. So Terry's your stepdad, I hope you mean. Right. But does it, what I want you to do, we will find you. Everything has got to make sense. You're fixated on the names, everyone. Don't for a minute. Fixate on what he wants to share, which was his passing and what he had to go through before he went. It's like your dad. So we know it's not your dad. He's going, they're getting it, I know. But your stepdad or your bloke like your dad is step back. He's going, let me get on with it. I'm going, I'm not. So I know why he done that, because often they come through a bit closer to me and let me know. Well then, so it's lovely, but it can't be your stepdad if he's still here unless you've killed him this afternoon. Okay. Right. If Ted and Steve are great, Sarah, but if dad's not the other side, if it doesn't, or someone like stepdad isn't, doesn't help me. I want, right, everyone's worrying about the relationship for a minute. It's the huge passing that we went through that he wants. That's my hook. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about names in future, so I find you, because you'll fixate the name. The name will make sense in a minute. But can you see how many people can take a Steve and a Terry? Names, it's like, I want Shah. Right, Shah, and I know Shah will do. Who is it to you? But the lung cancer has got to be caused not from smoking. It's either a work-related. Right, hi, Michaela. I've got a guy. This is from Michaela for everyone. So I'll recap. I met him this afternoon, and the first thing was slap my back, which is really generic, but that's if he's done that, there's a reason why, because that's the way he would have greeted people, and he doesn't do that. I would imagine doesn't do big, huge cuddles and stuff. Maybe he does, but I just also know what was important was what he shared his passings, because he's gone from this very vibrant, energetic guy, which guys are, down to a physical shell of himself, and it's caused by the COPD or the asbestosis, which I think it was. Which is, so it's work related, and it's almost like we found out more stuff after I passed or as I was ill, and that's my hook. Forget the names for a second, they will fit in, but he's going, they ain't listening. I know, but I know this is not, well, throw Steve away, Rose. I said we're fine by way about names in a minute. I want to know the relationship, but it's not your dad. He's like, I'm like their dad. I'm like their dad. All right, he's like their dad. So it's not it. Not be your biological dad. So if this all makes sense, your biological dad can't be you, right? Can't be you. Now, who's makes sense for? Because I wanted to find someone, because it hasn't popped up yet. He goes, we're going to find her. I went, all right. I'm going, okay, let's. Right, Uncle Steve, see. Hi, Michaela. If you just come a bit late, it's you. I was like, right. Well, I'm looking at you. Right, Michaela. Right, that was what. Sharon, honey, it can't be you. As much as I'd love it to be you, it's not dad. It's not. It's like your dad. So Uncle Steve, who had COPD, was it work related? Right, Shah. Hello, and I know you. Right, Shah. Steve sat in the back green. Both had themselves back in. Right. Steve was a close friend. Right. So is it Terry who passed? Steve's stuff in the back. Oh, that sits right. That sits right. That sits right. No, it's not you, Shah. There is right, Rosie. Right. What's issy? I don't know. Anastomotic aspersosis. No, he goes, no, it's like, I'm like dad. I can't change it. I'm like dad. I'm like dad. So this is really important. The relationship is also important now. The passing you've all got, and what I'd say at this point, because we've been about 10 minutes, I was like, right, thanks so much for coming. Off we go. But he's going nowhere till I find you. He loves the socks off your mum, or he loved the socks off your mum. I adore your mum. But again, I can't get the relationship quite. This is not your dad. I don't know if this is your mum's brother or your mum's best mate, but I adore your mum. And this is about getting to, I want to tell her I love her. So as well as getting to you, this is about getting to your mum. Now, I don't like doing months of the year. But I want the date. So I don't want to do this. I'm going to give it to you, but this is really weird. We're giving you the same throwaway. It's June the 11th or June the 12th. Don't know why that's important, but it's June, and I want a date, 11th or 12th, because it's after D-Day. It's after when my son's birthday was June the 6th. So I know it's after that. So I have got it. I've got it now. So I want to know who this is for. Otherwise, I'm going to say to him, bugger off. And he won't. Because I know You're not the. It absolutely could be a brother-in-law, Bex. D. If you knew him, yeah, I can take that. I'll take the 13th of June. The 12th, the 13th, the 11th. I'll take that, Sue. But everything else has got to make sense. Francesca, who's during the 12th? Whose funeral is it, Francesca? Because the date was really important. So, right, Francesca, I'm going to put you up a second because that was no, I'm not. I've lost you. There you go, Francesca. Whose funeral was during the 12th? And Charmaine. Does everything make sense? Exactly. And then it can't be. It's got to be. Hi, Charmaine. Me and Mummy. That feels right. He's like your dad. All right, Charmaine. I'm you. Everyone, stop. Are you there with your mum? Charmaine, does everything I say before I move further? Charmaine, does everything I say make sense to you? Can everyone stop time for a second because my energy's changed. So, Charmaine, everything I say to you, does it all make sense? Just say yes or no. Everything I've shared with you about. I know I said like your dad, but I missed, and you might be saying he's separated from your mum. I missed that. Before you went, if everyone else on the biggest favour, everyone stop typing. Charmaine, does this all make sense? Because I'm looking, going, he's going, I can feel it. If Charmaine, can you nearly what it doesn't except passing? How did he pass, Charmaine? How did he pass? So I'm looking at you, and I want to stick with you. If the passing's totally right, it can't be you. Francesca, I'm struggling. I'll be honest with you, this guy is making me really work for it, and I know why in a minute. But it's like he's really making me work for this. So if the passing's completely wrong, Charmaine, it can't be you. But thank you. And I hope everyone who's watching, I cannot make it fit. If we've got to be here an hour, I've got to do it right now. He loved both of mine. It was your dad's dad. Okay, that would do me. It was like, Francesca, remember the passing has got to make sense. Whereas the lady a minute ago, no, it wasn't the passing, so it can't be that. You and Georgina are sisters. Why am I drawn to you? So obviously, so it's Georgina's grand. Right. Then I know what's happened. Because I know Georgina so well, my ego's got in the way. George, I'm sorry, because Francesca, if you're Georgina's sister, I kept looking at Georgina, went, can't be that. But the 12th of June is the date I want. So I've got it now, Rose. Thank you. I'm sorry, everyone. I know Georgina so well, and I've done this with Georgina. I think no, I know. But as soon as Francesca, it's like boom. So it's your dad's dad, like your dad. That'll do. So this is for you, George, and for you, Francesca. He's gone to me, but again, I know the slap on the back has got to be his little hook. Now I know he's going. I'm not. I told you I was like their dad. Okay, and can you just? And I don't know if you might. I just know he loves your mum to pieces. And there's no big life change message apart from he made sure. That's what I wanted. The lung disease, Georgina, at the end that you found out at the end. That will do me because you found out more information at the end. That's it. I've got it. Just but the state right. Again, I've got him going, yes, but I'm not happy. Does the Steve and the Terry? Okay, why would I say Steve that way? Francesca and George. Does the Steve and I'll call George up now. Hello, George. Just hello, darling. See, I know you. Does do those names make sense? Georgie Liverin, like your dad. That does me. And Georgia, I'm apologising to you because I class you as a friend, and my ego went, oh no, can't be you. But his name is. Hold on. He adores her mum. Mum's name is Terry. I am with you. But cha-ching, got it. Can you thank your mum for everything you did for her? And your granddad, like your dad, has made me frigging work for this. And there's loads of people who are going, what the fuck's going on with this one? I don't know, people. I just have to trust it. And I've got him. And he goes, yeah, love those girls. There's one more. Oh, what do I mean by that? Take that. So if mum's name is Terry, we'll own that because that was so important. And I don't know where Steve fits in. There's a Steve in there somewhere that is really important. So I want to find that as well. I like how I slightly wrong in as much that the COPD and the lung thing is what took him. I know if you found it afterwards, that's all the information that came out afterwards. That does me. And I'm not sure Jordan say they. I don't know if it means they're whiskey partners. Oh, maybe Holmes. Okay, maybe that's where Steve fits in. Right, we've done it. How do you want to do this? And George, I know your situation, and I know you trust me. You lot watching don't know, most of you don't know me. I do know George. I've been a part of Georgie's life and her nan, and people come to and guided her for like a few years now. And it's just your nan's, your granddad's wants to go to you and Francesca, particularly you, George. I know how good things are. Back time in it. He's really happy for you. There's a smile on his face. But again, I want to. This is really weird, and I don't. This sounds really weird. I don't even know your mum. I don't know if your mum's here or not. But it's the slap on the back. He goes, "All right, Bex." I'm going, "Will you fuck off, slapping me in the back?" So there is that element, and he's not being rude. It is just that slap. I go, like, off now. But he just sends all his love. And I know I apologise for getting the question slightly wrong, because it was the asbestosis or that COPD, but it was that finding more out of it after. I thought there was a legal thing going afterwards. That was my brain processing it. So I apologise about that, George and Francesca. Yeah, about time to come through. We've done it for like 600 people, so you're okay. So George, I live all his love. I've met them before, have I? What spiritually or physically? Because you that know me, I've got. It's only like Georgina. I'm sure I've met Francesca, but it's George I know because I've missed him. Well, friend, he's around, and what I want you to know, all those that come through going, "I love you, I love you, I love you." I can't tell you he normally does that, but he's done the slap on the back. But in front of all these people, he found what he did. He found me first this afternoon, and he's made me work for 20 minutes to find you because he wouldn't give up. And I love that in spirit. Yeah, it's great. My ego, for my ego, it's great. Like if all you lot, I find someone in 5 minutes, fantastic. It makes me look great, but it's not about that. It's really not. Your granddad, he goes, it's like I'm like their dad. He didn't say granddad. So George, when he said I lived with you a while, that's like your dad, isn't it? He was bloody amazing the way he did that, and the love he's got is off the chart. So can we please, and how we do is we always clap. So I do it's heart. So I won't see if you can put a load of hearts and thumbs up, whatever you want to do, smiley faces for George and for Francesca, that'd be great. And then we can move on. But I want to see lots of hearts. I want to see the numbers go up because it's like this. So George, thank you. And there's a great example of how spirit don't care if I know people. Yes, it's the anniversary of his death. Oh my God, really? But I know the funeral's June the 12th because that is shown as an important date. He's a clever bagger, isn't he? Oh, we like that. He did do lots of information. Clever man. The names, passing, what happened afterwards, and the funeral date. Oh, like that a lot. Well done, mate. And before people say, well, you didn't give you his name. We didn't. It's Granddad. But what I want to share with everyone is I love how spirit will come through the way they want to come through. What did he do? He came through, I'm like their dad, but I'm not their dad. Boom. And both Francesca and George have gone, yeah, that's him. That's him. He wasn't just a granddad. He wasn't a random granddad. I mean, I don't know about you lot. I mean, how did he come through as a granddad? I might have missed it because I always share, I'm always honest. That's all I've got really. Is my relationship with my granddads were really pretty poor. My mum's dad was horrible, evil, didn't even know him. And my dad's dad, I didn't know at the time he had PTSD, but I just saw him as a grumpy old git. So when I get that guy come through, goes, I'm like their dad, I'm not their dad, but I'm like their dad. But can you feel how George and Francis think, yeah, that's him. He's done his job. He did this stuff. He good. Right, okay, we'll move on. And if I'm not saying hello to you, it's not me being rude. It's just that the names flipped quite quickly, and we could have done that. We could have done the voice. But it didn't feel right. I'm trying to work out. We can get phone calls sort of. But this software, this StreamYard, is amazing. It's quite a new, it's a very new young company, and we're going to grow with it. And before anyone asks, because I've had 4 people messaging me today saying, "Oh, we're going to carry on doing this after the lockdown." Yes, we are. I don't know every Saturday, but we're trying to do Saturday. The thing that I am loving this, and for me, selfishly, everyone. I am getting pushed so much by spirit. I am learning so much from spirit. They're working in this very strict environment. It's amazing. And my personal lockdown probably came until October because I work a lot in like pubs, rugby clubs, theatres, restaurants. So I walk all over the place. So they're going to be crazy. So you lot are stuck really. And this software gets better and better. Before we move on to the next thing, if I can ask the biggest favour, if any of you want to check out YouTube, like, just let me know if you could find me, because that's interesting, isn't it? Because this might be going up on YouTube as well. YouTuber now, me at my age, YouTuber. I like different relationships. The joy of my job, I never use past tense because I know you've lost people that you love, but I haven't. I'm meeting. So I've lost people, but I'm not. I'm meeting your loved ones for the first time. Sometimes they come through a bit often. Sometimes they come through often. But I like to get to know them. I never use past tenses ever because I'm meeting them, and that's what I want to try and share with you. It's like, my job is the ultimate job of a medium is healing. I can't change how much you miss your loved ones physically, but when this is just normal, and that's what I try and share with people. This is just normal. You can all do this. Sit down and feel like, well, because if I can do it, you can do it. I'm not a natural medium. I live for this, but I'm not a natural medium. I've had to work really hard. I suppose I am a natural, but we're all natural mediums, if that makes sense. I'm waiting for this lady. She's checking me out. This lady, so you have to bear with me. I know those, but I'm not sure yet because she's making sure I get it right for her. There's going to be a real interesting character here. I'll tell you one, because this lady's going to have one relationship with you and I know where she's going to go, but she's making sure she gets it right. I'm going to share the story because, like I said, a lot of you are new. My mum, I'm famous now. Yeah, Christine, in my own kitchen. It's untidy. So Christina's here. She's one of my closest friends from Germany, and I adore Christina. My mum normalised this. And I'm going to share with you a story because a lot of you might be new to Mediumship, new to me. Oh, if you have popped in, you wonder how it all works, you haven't got to share the page. If you want to share the page, thank you very much. But you don't have to. And you certainly don't share it like 20 times to get top of a list. There's no software that makes you go top of a list. If you ever get told the more people that share it, the most shares get to the top of the list. No, they don't. Don't work like that. As far as I know, there's no software for that. It's just they want, anyway, not going down that road. I don't know, Phoenix. I think it's just Rebecca Sawyer, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I very quickly before I move on, because this nan is saying just tell this story. So this story is going to be important, I think, for whoever I come to, but let you know it's normal. Okay? Let you know it's normal. Before my mum passed last June, and it was beautiful. I was there, my dad came to get her. She said goodbye to everyone. It was what she planned. Lucky. It was beautiful. But last year, I said, the year before last, I said to my mum, look, the minute you get there, mum, the second you get there, find me. I want that feeling of, oh, someone's just died. I've never had it. I've had it after an hour and a quarter in a show when someone's brother came through, but never ever like straight away. Oh, very quickly. This is what I want to talk about. Not my mum. How quickly can they come through? Same day, because no one's told them they can't. If they ever get told they've got to wait 3 years, they're not ready. There is no one there with a checklist saying, sorry, mum, you can't go down to see your daughter tonight because it's not been a year yet. It's crap. I said to my mum, come and find me. I want that feeling if someone's just died. I said, will you do it for me? And she went, no. I said, no, mum, look, I love you forever, most days. Come and find me. And she went, no. I said, look, mum, why not? I just want you to come and find me the minute you pass so I can feel what it's like. And she went, no. I said, like, why not? And this is a true story. My mum looked at me and said, well, Bex, I'm going to be busy shagging your dad. And then she added, I've waited 20 years to get hold of him. You come out a couple of hours. And that's a true story. And the concluding part of it, also true, my mum didn't come through straight, although my mum cleverly went through me as she left her body. So I felt it straight away, which was very clever of her. But she waited till the next morning. She passed at 7:45 on a Saturday night. It was 8:30 Saturday morning before my mum came back to see me. So I'm guessing my dad and her was shagging all night. And that's a true story. And I need to tell you that. So whoever I'm going to go to, someone needs to know that about how normal this is. And Jackie just mentioned the thing about a medium friend. Someone came through when they're working on an ambulance. I've had someone come through who's actually on a life support machine. Another story, another time. Sorry if I keep breaking up something. It might be you, it might be not me. But that's the story I tell a lot. Just to share how this is normal, how my mum normalised it. I've got your nan. She's been waiting. Come on, I'll get on with it. Right, your nan. I'm sorry it's the granddad and nan, but that's the way they're going to work. But she's coming the other side, so I know. Normally when I work, I just feel them. But because I'm restricting space, I love how they come differently, so I know it's a new link. And your nan's going, right, get on with it. And I go, okay. But what's important is there's going to be not two sides to your nan, and I want to avoid any generic. And I love it when I get this, because when your nan thinks of you, there is such a closeness. And I said, well, what's it like? What's it like? It's a friendship. It's a friendship. So this is not, if anyone's joined in, by the way, you haven't got to share the page. Please don't ask who you want to hear from. I explain it in a minute, but you haven't got to like the page. If you want to like the page, great, but you haven't got to share it a million times to get a link. It doesn't work like that. I've got Nan here who's going to find you if it's your Nan. But we are such close friends all our lives. And this isn't about the family breaking up. This isn't about, this is your mum's mum, by the way. And this is like, we're a lovely family, but you and your Nan are extra special. I don't want to make you to be the ultimate favourite, but there's another, well, the reason why you would be the favourite, you're the one that gave your Nan time right the way through. So I know you visit her right the way through. Again, what's going to be important, and she slipped it in, but it's going to be important, for goodness sake, it doesn't matter you missed the passing. And I get the feeling that you would have been there so much and that you might have just, and I don't know how you missed it yet. I don't know, but I know you missed it. I know your Nan, because this is the duality of her. As she's making me smile, she had a bit of reputation. Your Nan had, when she, your Nan, and I don't actually mean younger or right through her life, but she had a bit of reputation. I don't mean naughty, like sex. She's not swearing. See, give me a Catherine Tate Nan. I'm happy as Larry. I love a Catherine Tate Nan, but it's not a Catherine Tate Nan. But there is that, don't fuck, that's my words, don't mess with me. But she doesn't want to do that. See, that's my Nan's name. It says, well, your Nan's Lily. Your Nan is Lily. Because I said, she went Lily, and I went, that's nice. She said, I said, that's my Nan's name. That's mine too. So it's Lily, not Kelly. See, Lily can sound like Kelly. So Kelly, it's not you unless your Nan is Lily. Because it's Lily. All right. And it's like Lily. I thought it's Lily Ann or something like, but it is, it's, so there's the name. I know Lily's common, I know, but I want to keep on working with her. But it's the important thing is, and the visual name is important. And I don't know if Anne is also going to be separate, but it's the Lily Ann. So I don't know if, now, I don't know if this means you've named one of your, this is the interesting, this is right. This is me just stretching it a little bit, because the joy of my job, I'm learning all the time, and I try and stretch my mediumship. Okay. But it feels like, and I don't know if you named your daughter Lillian or Annie. It's not Ivy Lily. It can be Ivy Lily, absolutely, because there's the two parts of the name. It's not Ivy. No, it's not. If her name's Ivy Lily, I can work that. But I want Leo Lillian. Yeah, it is Lillian. So Sarah, it can't be Ivy Lily, because as I saw the name Lily, she went, it's that. Because remember that she uses everything I am. So I know it's Lil or Lillian. That's my Nan's name. And it's your Nan. I want to call her Nan, not Granny. If you call her Gran, I apologise, because I call my Nan that all the time. Right. Her sister's called Lily. No, Victoria, I would love it to be your Nan, but it's not your Nan, because her name is Lily. Victoria, I'm really sorry, darling, but I had to work very specifically. And someone just popped up. No, it's not Rose Lillian. Her name's Lily. Claire, hello Claire. My name's Lily. My mum's sister and my daughter's middle name is Anne. Is this feel like your Nan? Don't know. It's all got to make sense. No, like Kerry, it's not great Nan. It's Nan. Karen, you was Lily's. Right, for Karen, if it's going to be your Nan, I'm sorry. Right, please don't fixate on the name, because Lily's really common. It just happens to be her name. I know a lot of moons they give letters. I don't do letters. I do a name. Her name is Lily. Great, lots of names, but I want the relationship that's really important. I want that relationship. Thank you, Victoria. And Karen, if it's going to be your Nan and you was her favourite, this is the bit, Karen. If you was the obvious favourite, can't be you, can't be your Nan, because if you were the closeness and like her best friend, and she treated you a little bit more than the others, it would be because it would be subtle. It would have been just like, you've come visit me, add the extra chocolate. That's how it would be. Remember, everything has got to make sense. I know her passing is right, Nikki. It can't be you, because maybe you missed it a little bit. Is that Lily May? My name's Brenda. I gave you a card the other night, didn't I? No, Lily is the first name. So Lillian, Brenda. If Lily May, if Lillian, right, Brenda, it's gonna be you. You and your name are like best friends. Maybe I've said, but It's got to be, hi Beck, I know you really well and I know the family. No, it doesn't sit. I want, remember, everything's got to be specific, everyone. Okay. So your nan's gone, that's enough. And I know you're always there. Forget the word and for a second, Louise. If everything makes sense, because I was going to Lily, if it's Lily and everything makes sense, I can work with that. We'll worry about the name Annie, but I want her name, Lily. I want your relationship to be spot on. What I want, Charlotte can take everything. Fantastic. Hello, Charlotte. When you say you take everything, what do you mean? Hello, Charlotte. You're up my screen. Can you take absolutely everything? Because this nan's not gone. Boom. I want to make sure I get this right because this nan is saying, but your relationship with your nan, I'm just going to take you off the screen a minute, Charlotte. I'm going to try to do that. We're going to give it a go by just doing that. So, okay. If it's going to be Charlotte, remember, I've got, right. Your nan doesn't want to dwell too much on the past because for her, it's just like, it was my time. It was her time to transition. I want you to know that the passing, if it's coming to you, it would be that you are still worried that you weren't there for her passing. Andrea, if you can take everything, hello, I like that's popped out. Hi, Andrea. Everyone stops typing a second. Were you and Nan like really close friends as well? Just say yes or no. And I want to, yeah. Everyone keep listening, but I'm looking at Andrea and it's like, I think we're there. I want to make sure I get this right, Andrea. I want to make sure I get this right. Were you and your nan really close? Well, that's a tough question. I can feel it. No, but it doesn't sit quite right. Oh, Jax, that was so polite. Jax, you're lovely. No, but I just go, everyone stop typing. I want to talk to Andrea a second. We're going to try something, Andrea, because I'm not sure it's you or not. Charlotte, it doesn't keep listening, Charlotte. I want to talk to Andrea, who said she can say everything. If you're there, Andrea, can you just say hello to me? And also, more importantly, Andrea, yeah, I'm looking at you. I want to see your face up closer. Yeah, Charlotte, and you're saying yes to everything, and that's lovely, but it's not. What's happening? Yeah, Charlotte thinks it's Andrea. As I see that popping up, then Andrea goes, yeah, that's her. Andrea got your name. So as long as Andrea is Lily, I'm okay. If Andrea, your name's not Lily, I'm so in the wrong place. But she goes, no, that's it. So Andrea, can we try something, Andrea? We're going to try. In fact, all these people, we're going to try something. Let's see if it works. If you're up for it, Andrea, we can have a go. So if you don't want to, we haven't got to. But there's the link. I don't know if you're on a PC or you're on a laptop or you're on a phone, but if you can click that and you want to have a chat, because it is you. It is you. And remember, you've told me you were 18 when she passed, but there was a beautiful friendship between you two. But again, it's got to be that you just missed the passing, or you didn't make a passing after all the time you gave her, and it's letting go of that. You don't click it to you can't. Andrea, I just know it's you, and it's just your nan going, just tell, it's simple, bit bloody obvious. And I'm looking at your photographs, just tell her, love her. And what I love about you, she expresses it more than says it. I'm going to add something to that, Andrea. I love it when they what I call flip the energy, because she's done a job. We found you. We've got to you. I can feel it, and I'm hoping you can feel it as well. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It hasn't worked. Can't click. Don't even worry about it. See what I'm going to try and do. See what we could do. Oh, you know what I should do is I could, if I put my phone number up, you could phone me. Or everyone's got my phone number. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, Andrew. What I'm going to do? Can I try something? I'm going to. Oh, let's do it. All right, Andrew. Do you want to? Can we try something? Because we did a test the other day when someone phoned me, but your nan just wants to tell you she loves you. She wants to. No, we'll try it another time, Andrew. But I just. Are you serious? I've got to put this up. There you go. I'm sorry I missed that bit. She could have shown that to me, and I'm sorry. I was so busy just trying to get to find you. That's why right. This is for everyone. I learn all the time. And I am going to apologize because what I got wrong, I was showing your photograph, that's the photograph, that's the photograph. What she was sharing me was what I missed, and I've missed it. What you just said to me was what I missed. So you've helped me learn, because I kept looking at the photograph and I was looking at the photograph, but she was saying, you're looking at the photograph. And I missed that bit, Andrew. And I'm not trying to make it fit. I'm not. It's just me learning. Your nan's lovely. You got to be lovely too. Got to be lovely too. You can message me. Oh yeah, if you want to message me, if you message not like if you want to message me, don't message me on my private page. If you message me on the Bex page, it will come up on my phone, because we did it the other night. Me, she's here. So yeah, I'm not putting my number up, Hills. Don't worry. I thought about that. The spirit said, don't put your number up. Get 1,000 phone calls. I will get about 1,000 phone calls. So if you want to message me, Andrea, while we're chatting, if you can go and message on my Bex page and send a message. She was a cat. Yes, that's that. Thank you, Andrew. I want to put that up as well, because I got her, but that's what I wanted. I wanted that she had a reputation of being a bit of a cow. Absolutely. What was it fascinating though was, and I don't know if she'd swear or not, but she wouldn't swear with me, and I don't know why. Maybe she didn't swear around you. I don't know. I'm not putting my I'm not putting my number up, Trina. Yeah. Hillary just went, don't you dare. And for those that know Hillary, yeah, don't mess with Hillary. She scares the crap out of me. I love her to pieces, but she scares the crap out of me. So Andrea, if you can take all your nan's love, and I'm going to add one thing. And I missed this because we were just chatting, and I love it when they flip the energy, Andrea. And I'm going to say something. If you can't take it, then it might be for your mum, but it won't be for your friend down the road. Your nan, and I know you said she'd be a cow, but something very special between you two. I know. So do I do private readings? Long story. Talk about private readings in a second. Don't actually talk about that in a second. And what I'm going to say to you, Andrew, is she's holding 2 babies, and that can mean 2 miscarriages, but I don't. There's 2 little ones that I don't feel would have made this side life. So that I'm not giving that to you. That's a cheap shot in public, but I just know if she's done it, there's element why I have to do it. All right, Andrea, and I'm looking at you, and she's got, they're safe. And I think if it fits you, that's great. If it doesn't, just we'll throw it away as the last bit of her link. Maybe it's for your mum, but I just know that's so important. I give that to you. And all I've got is my trust, and I had to do that. So Andrew, I hope that's okay. And it's totally wrong. Just throw it away as me being, getting the last bit of the link wrong. But I can't change it. And if your mum is still here, mention him, because I don't know if your mum's here on the other side, because this is your nan reuniting with you. And remember, everyone, when how I work as a medium, there's 3 parts to each reunion. There is a life lived. Who was it? It's Andrea's nan. What was she like? A life shared, that friendship. And the important thing, Andrea, it doesn't matter, you missed the passing. Yeah. And she said she had twins. There you go. There you go. There you go. So if you need a validation, it's your nan. Cha-ching. There you go. That's your nan doing her job. So I'll leave that with you, Andrew. So okay. I'll leave stuff with you. So if we give Andrea, I'll get rid of you now. I double click something. Oops, there you go. Oops. Sorry, hello. Don't what happened there. Don't what happened there. So if we do all the hearts, please, loads of hearts and thumbs up, whatever you want to do for Andrea. Andrea, thank you so much. And I know it's your nan, because as soon as I saw you put clip up, I saw your picture. And again, I'm going to apologise to you, Andrea. What I missed was, as I was drawn to that photograph so much, your nan was trying to share with me. She's looking at the photograph, but my brain processed it and got it frigging wrong, and processed it as that's the photograph you've got to look at. Remember, I'm going to show this before we get the next before we move on. Is remember, as a medium, my job is to get my brain out of the way. That's my job. Sarah Hill, of course she is. Where else would she be? So Sarah Hill, I'm going to answer. So right, okay, right. Can I, before I do anything else? Okay, Sarah Hill. Hello, darling. I'm not giving you a reading, but I want to share something with you. Well, where else would they be? Where else would they be, Sarah? And this is for everyone. If you've lost someone who you adore and you miss them like crazy, where else would they be? Have you all seen the film Ghost? Like tonight, they've come with you. They'll stay with you. Yeah, I'm one of these. I'm a mobile phone. How I work, for those that don't know me, I sit down before I start work. I'm like a mobile phone. That's an analogy. I charge because you can't get a phone. Remember, imagine they're phoning me and I'm your phone, right? They're phoning. Well, if I don't charge my phone up, can't work. So the first thing is trying to my battery up, and the battery power lasts as long as it lasts. Some nights are very intense. Some nights it can go on for 2 or 3 hours. It depends. Normally an hour and a half, 2 hours without a break. Normally, yeah. And then I link with Spirit. It's like if you want to get a phone calls are going on all the time, aren't they? But if you want to link the phone, you've got to put your SIM card in. So I put my SIM card in. My O2 card goes in. That's my link to Spirit. And then I set a healing intention. That's, by the way, we set a healing intention, and off I go. And they phone this way. Okay. Getting it deep on private sittings, you can phone the other way as well, but that's a bit different when I've got your energy in front of me. But that's how I work. It's simply me being a mother. So in answer to that lady who asked about is our sister close to her? Well, of course she will be. Yeah, but I'm not the right mobile phone for everyone. And I always say to people, remember, when I work, this is really important. It is love and light up. It's always love, light, forgiveness, all that stuff up there. But how I work, they will come through the way you remember them. Why? So you recognise them. That Nan, Lily, who just came through, was lovely to her granddaughter. I said she had a real reputation. Why? Because that's her. If I get a Nan who's horrible and I go, oh, well, your Nan was all lovely, you go, ain't my Nan. I'm going to get them the way they were, so you recognise them. I like to get some. There's a few people here tonight. I love a bit of gossip. Give me a bit of gossip, and I'm happy. You know, give me a dysfunctional results. We say, but I do like that. A bit of gossip. Right now, this is going to be a challenge for me. This next reunion, and remember, that's what I was saying. Remember, every part is there's 3 parts. There's that life lived. Who are they? The life shed. What are the memories? But the most important part is the life reunited. What are you doing now? So in answer to so what you said, your sister, our love was as much a part of our life now as haven't so they don't at some point. I still ask me a really good question. Let me ask that question quickly. One mind. Oops, wrong person. How do they come straight to that? Put the SIM card in? No, they don't. I don't walk through Sainsbury's and get a message from someone. When I was first developing, I took it any time, but I had to get in the zone. And when I finish now, when we finish, and I get myself, I don't have to drink tonight. Maybe like chocolate. When I'm just sitting down, you could phone me up and say to me, Bex, here's £100,000. Get me, mum. I can't do it now. My SIM, once my battery power's gone, I'm done. Yeah. So, and okay, I've got to deal with. Although still, I've got to deal with them. If it's an emergency, they can come through. And the last time, I won't bore everyone, but the last time it happened was a few Christmases ago when it happened to me. Oh, sorry, you what happened there? But it doesn't happen a lot because I don't want it to happen. If it makes sense, I'm gonna start with this. I don't even know the gender yet. Now, this is going to be a challenge for me, simply because. And remember, when Lee's just brought a very good point. Lee's a very good friend of mine, and you might lose me. Yeah, is that? Oh, sorry, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. You up? Hello, Tracy. I love you. What was that? Oh, was that a greyhound? Oh, Nunu's got one of those with her dad. Nunu, so Nikki lives over with her dad, and they've got a greyhound. That's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, I can't saying now. Oh yes, it's lovely you're here, and I hope you enjoy it. But if you go to anything like this, I mean, this is just an evening. You're at home. Some of you got me on TV. I'm famous. I'm on TV. But if you go to a church or you go to a show or a den, don't go just for the message. Otherwise, you're disappointed. Go to feel part of something magical. This isn't magic, but it's magical. Think what's happening. You look out there and Spirit of God, we can work this. Bex, we can do this. Boom. And now this is going to become a challenge for me, not because I don't like the person I work with, but because of what they want to share. So I know when they come through very, very gently. Val, let me answer this question because this person's just stepped back again. Okay, Val, this is for everyone. Now, this is for everyone who's also with it. I apologise, Tracy. Don't hate me. Oh God, I know it's an app or something. You get me on. I know you have to get your phone. Apparently, look at an app. I'm on an app. This is on that. You can put it onto a big screen. Someone said, "Who's saying that? Yeah, your husband's been 3 years." Remember, we're the ones going through the tough times that miss them physically. So it's not a question of are they around. It's we've got to be. You know, if all we want to, it's like if you buy a blue car, you see blue cars everywhere. Yeah. But if you go looking if you go to 50 different mediums and they never come through, it doesn't mean they're not around. It means sometimes maybe you're not in the right place. And this is for everyone. And I'm going to say something, and I please don't, I don't want to say anyone, but I speak straight from here, and I don't edit stuff. I've had people come to me, I've messaged people that have just lost someone, and by that I mean 3 years. And it's someone you're so close to. What I've learned, and they're around, you don't really want a reading. You want them back. And the best way in the world is I can't do that. Nobody can do that. I can show you that part of your lives. And what I try and share is that you can move on together. It's different. My job is to help the healing and say, look, I can't stop you missing them, but let's go forward together. Like that lady mentioned about, I says, go forward together, sharing things together, because they're a part of our lives as much as they always were and always will be. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. And that's what I want to share. Yeah, this is what I try and share with people. That it's the relationship just changes. That's what I want to try. I try and share. It just changes, and you can feel them. You can as much as I can, you know. And this young person, I know they're young. I don't know the gender, and I'm going to let them take their time. And I don't mean because I don't want to jump on the conclusion they're trans because I don't know the gender. I don't think they're going to be trans. It's not that. It's just I'm not sure. That I think it feels like a youngish girl. Yeah, okay. It's a young girl. I don't know her age yet. I don't know her name yet. But why it's going to be challenging is because I know she takes herself across, or she's responsible for her own post. So the energy's going to change. So as much as I like to I like to have a laugh and a joke. Like this is more about me making sure I get through to her mum. It might be that the mum isn't here, but you're going to know the mum. Now, absolutely, Michelle Collins. There's no it's time and space or just a physical concept. I know I'm going to give her words because what I know is when they don't come really close. I know how we're working here in front of PC. They draw close, give me some stuff, and then move back. There's a reason why she's not coming really, really close. Because this is all right for me. Normally means it's a long time ago, or there's issues still in the family. So that's what I know it is. So if you're not mum who lost the daughter and it's not a son, there's something that there's. It feels. I tell you, it feels like she's a bit of a wild child, or she was, but she's come to very different. I used to know, love a young girl who was a bit wild child, and it's something like that. But I'm not getting my feeling for taking themselves across. But it feels like she's responsible for what happened, and it's like she pushed her mum away, or we don't get on. But she's not old. She's not even in her 20s. And I'm going to struggle with this one because for start off, you may not want to take this. So if I give off all the stuff and no one takes her, but it makes sense for you, then you can always private message me and I talk to you. Because Jamie Lee Davey, let me know how you know this young girl. And I'm not going to put your name up because that's be a cheap shot. But I want to know, yeah. But Sam, that's luck. But Sam says this will only work for me if you still really know her mum. So, Jamie, is this your daughter or do you know the mum? You don't mind sharing? And forget how many people are watching. I don't care now. This is just me and whoever I get to, and reuniting the daughter and her mum. And respect everyone else can just forget. It's lovely they're here, but I'm not interested in anything else now. Jamie, if this makes sense, Ellie Rose, no, this is not. It's not someone's killed, but thank you. I keep looking at Jamie. Your husband's cousin. No, Liz. This is a young girl. I can't change that. I can't change them. Yeah, this makes sense. Jamie, with respect, I hope it's okay. I want to look at the face. Jamie, was she still really quite young when she did this? Hi, Hillary. No, also, I apologise for coming up true. I'm really sorry. Oh my goodness, son keeps going crazy. What have I done? 1 minute. Who was I just? Oh, for goodness sake, what's going on? I'm really sorry about this, people. That's better. No, I want to get it right. Yeah, Paul's just saying, but definitely right. It feels like Jamie Lee. Jamie, so she was still quite young. I want to ask Jamie quick because I'm just, I want to be younger than that. Jamie, did her mum find her? I'm sorry to put in the spot, Jamie. Did her mum find her? Because it feels like, Jamie, they're at home and the mum finds them. Jamie, keep listening, darling, but it doesn't make. No, she's young. She's still 10. Jamie, as much as I'd love it to be, Jamie, thank you so much for working with me. It's not. It's not. She's still 10, and it's her. It's about her and her mum. And she does. Yeah, it's at home. She does it. So she's at home. And I think now this last little bit, I kept feeling mum found her, but I don't know if mum did find her. But that bit I'm not sure. But I know it's at home and she's still young. No, it's not Jamie Lee, because Jamie Lee's lady is 28 and this lady is still either a teenager or just early 20s. She's not, she certainly hasn't got it. And that's it. She's in her room. That's exactly what I want. So she's in her room and either mum finds her. No, she wasn't a baby. This is Sunset himself home. Yeah, she was at home, Jamie. But no, Jamie, thank you so much. It's I have to stick to what I've got. And I know, yeah, I know Hillary, and this is at so Hillary, and I know obviously I know Hillary's sister, but if Hillary, if it's someone that you know who does it at home, and it feels like the mum finds her, no, it's not. That's what I thought, Hills. So someone with a Z name put it up. Z. Her mum took her to right. Zoe, hello. How do you know her, Zoe? Because again, everything's gonna make sense. If it's your friend or someone you know, you've got. Remember, my job now is working for her, and I'm getting. And with respect to you, I'm getting sucked into you, and I don't want to, respectfully. No, she's not 7. This is taking herself home. It's in her room. It feels like mum finds it. That bit may be wrong, but I know I want to talk about her relationship with her mum. If her mum isn't here, you've got to know the mum so well, because this is the healing between her and her mum that she wants to initiate and instigate. This isn't about me being a medium now. This is about this young girl finding her mum. So Carol, it can't be. Carol, know you. No, it's no. You did. Okay, and so you right. So we did. So is this your sister? So Zoe, let me call it. So yeah, I keep looking at you, Zoe. Right, if I want to stop time for a second, because I just want to make sure everything fits for Zoe, because it has to all fit. How are you related to this lady, Zoe? We've got to get this phone call sorted out. I'm gonna buy a phone that I can use just for this. There's a plan. Then you can phone me. I can put the phone number, and that could be the phone for the night. That's what we're going to do. Got a plan. Buy a mobile phone. Sorry, pay as you go phone. Sorry, Zoe. I've just had an idea. Right. So Zoe, it's your brother's partner. How old was she when she takes the across? So that's my. It's all got to fit. So Zoe, as you're there, how old was she, Zoe, when she passes? And it's all got to fit. So Zoe, if you can, I keep looking at you and it feels right, but it's not. She's not gone whoosh. But it's if it's not the mum finding her, I know she passes in her room at home. She's young. I will stretch it to her early 20s, but it's not any older than that. It's about the healing between her and mum. Like me and my mum didn't understand each other. So right. So it's your partners. So right. Why don't I do a messenger call, Julie? I don't know how to do a messenger call. If I'm doing one, I do know how to messenger, but I you've got to be my friend. You've got to be a friend on the private page. So I don't know if you do messenger calls from the work page. What I'm going to do from tomorrow or from next Thursday, whenever I'm going to buy a page go phone. I'll put the phone number up and you can come up. We've tried it. It works on the speaker. Zoe, it's you. It's you, because it's about getting to them. I've got to assume. So what I'm going to do, Zoe, is just Jenna's done it for me. Jenna, you're an absolute star. So it's right below you. If you can click that and it works and you want to come up and chat to me, we can have a chat. But again, this is my job, getting to you to get to her mum. So Zoe, do you still know her mum? Because if it's you and it feels like you, but it's what I'm liking. It's not about you and this young girl. It's about whoever I'm going to get it back to her mum, who passes in her bedroom, and her mum don't get on. And it's about the healing her mum never got round to. I keep looking at it, so it doesn't work. So don't worry about it. Right, it's you. So I've got to assume that you still see the mum. Yes, you do. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do now, I feel the energy change. I said I knew I'd have to phone. So when I saw the word Zoe, I thought, yeah, it made sense. Don't write the link. Don't even write the link. We'll do phone calls from Thursday. We'll sort out. Remember, this is all a work in progress, isn't it? It's all a work in progress. Zoe, I don't know how you got on with this young girl. You've already said. Remember, everyone. You told me Zoe. It's your partner's girlfriend. I just know this is about her and her mum. I know how much they didn't get on. And I've gone with a bit of a wild child, and it feels a bit of a wild child, or there's a real clash going on. But that's not what this is about, Zoe. I want to. I try and avoid an archetype message or generic, but can you let her mum know two things? Oh, three things. One, she always did love her. And I'm saying that because it feels like they might have parted on harsh words. And she's laughing, going, more than harsh, mate, more than fucking harsh. So if I can get you to pass that first part on, that she always loved her, but it's how they finished on those. I don't want to say awful terms, but that's how it feels. So I hope that makes sense as well. And again, this is very easy to say because she's a young woman, but can you tell? Yeah, there you go. And so I'm just gonna put that. I hope that's okay. I'm just gonna put that with your permission. Exactly. So can you let mum know? Yes, she always loved her, but it's about letting go of the grief and the anger, as well as the guilt mum carries. Because this is really important. This is the third part of the message, the reunion, if you will. It's about letting go of her when her anger's gone. Her anger's gone. And I don't know why, and I'm going to say it to you because I before it comes is stop blaming yourself. All right? Stop blaming. Oh shit, you just typed it. Shit, I've just said it. You don't know me, so I hope you trust me a little bit because that's exactly what she said as it came up. So I hope you could say I read it. Well, I did as I was saying it. So but I hope you trust me a little bit, so because that's really important. Stop blaming yourself. Okay, that is huge. I said it as it was coming up. Again, I can't validate that. I can't did. So please take all. And what I love, so, and I know you miss is how this young woman, I think her name, sorry, how she just took her time to make sure I find her mum. And so this is where you become, if you like, the medium. There's been 600 people here tonight. Spirit don't care that I've got to get to someone that's not even in this room or in your rooms. Spirit don't care. This is where the healing happens. This is where it does become magical. So Zoe, thank you for being part of something very magical. And I know what I love about you. Spirit must love you and trust you because everyone sits there waiting for their own, who they want to come through. And you're doing this for Spirit and you're doing it for this lady's mum. So Zoe, thank you. And I want extra hearts for Zoe, extra thumbs up. I want smiles, I want everything for Zoe. See all these hearts coming up already? They're for you. You already told her. Okay. Zoe, thank you. Thank you. And please make sure you validate as well so she knows how she came through, what she shared, and what was important. And so what I want to share to you, maybe next time we speak to her, next time we talk to her, is maybe share with her how she wants that relationship with her mum to, I like the word she's using, not just get going, but restart and have something magical. Say it again. Sorry, that's I don't need you say it again. That's me speaking out loud. Sorry, that's something like that. I have no idea. So this is a throwaway comment. I don't mean throwaway as in it's not important. It's just me going, I don't understand what you mean. It's she loves the words she's had done. Don't know. So I don't. I've got to give you. She finishes. She loves the words mum's had done. I keep thinking it's a tattoo, but I don't know if it's. And again, if it is, great. But the words are in more than one place. That's really freaking cryptic. She's pissed me off now. She's lovely, but there's a side to her that's a bit difficult. She'll just say it. I went, all right, love, sit yourself. But so I'll finish with that. Is that all right? But it's specific. She loves the words mum's had done, but they're in more than one place. If that makes sense, let me know, Zoe. If it makes no sense, you never met me. All right, fabulous. So Zoe, thank you so much. I don't know how I get there. Actually, I never know how we. Are you serious? Whoa! But it's got to be more than one place. If that's lovely, that's beautiful, but it's got to be in more than one place. If it's just one word, no. So if she wrote it funny and it's later, that's great, but it's got to be in more than one place. And she wrote it, that's great, because if it's a poem she copied, wouldn't fit. It wouldn't be right. So if you speak to her mum and say, she has it in a frame, yeah, that's lovely. I'm going to put this up, that's lovely. I didn't get that bit. I was shit with that bit. Didn't get that bit, Zoe. But it's more than one person's got to have copies of it. That's got to be it. Or someone's got one of the words on a tattoo or something. But I just know it's more than one copy because she likes, I can't remember how she put it, but does it make sense? Good. Okay. Okay, because I just know that bit's important. She loves the words, but it was about it's in more than one place. So I know Zoe said poem. If someone's got some of the words of tattoos, but yeah, that's lovely. But let's okay, right. Let's do another one, shall we? Everyone okay? Bit of a lock-in. Yay! Okay. It's towards the end of the night. I just think, oh, I can murder a glass of wine right now. Nothing in the house though. Well, I've got a house, got a little bubble. Right. Okay. So can we give? So Zoe, thank you so much. So here it is on full. So if anyone's actually popped in who's quite new, and you've come in halfway through, or you've watched a bit of this on YouTube, me, freaking YouTube, yeah. Sorry, get silly. That's me. You haven't got to share the page. If you want to share it, thank you very much. It'd be lovely. But you haven't got to share this to get a link. You haven't got to share it 50 times to come some division, some Premier League and join through it. You haven't got to do that shit. This is me, spirit, and us. And us. That's how this works. And when it comes to mediumship, please, you can say you want, but I won't bother because I don't see it. Alice is bringing me gin. Love you, Alice. Thank you. But I'm working this way. And for those that missed it, I won't go over it again. But the analogy of the mobile phone, I'm phoning this way. And that's how it works. And my job's to find like that lady who got to get to her mum. As soon as I saw Zoe, it just has to be. And again, I'm representing spirit. So those that are still here, thank you. But at that moment, it doesn't make you here or not. It's getting that mum to reconnect. Sorry, that daughter to reconnect with her mum, and let the healing start. And that's what it's all about. Right. I was considering, oh, Jane, there is a hold on a second. Is that right? Oh, there is. Happy days. Mum was spot on then. The written word and the written word. Fabulous. We like that, don't we? Oh, we'll have that one. Fantastic. Well, this is a bit cheeky. Okay. Bit cheeky. I don't do double links very often. I don't, because I just want to do one at a time. But when it happens, it's usually soulmates. I've got your mum and your dad. And it's like, yep, we're together. Oh, okay. And I don't know who's going to come first, but you don't want to. I go, no, we're together. And this is going to be, it's so obvious, but they are, if your mum and dad are both there, but they weren't, they're okay, not them. Because it's like, we're together. Like, and it's like, we're like your mum and dad. I went, okay. And right, I'm going to give him a voice because it's memory time. And when I say this, this is not them. This is just a frigging obvious thing. One couldn't live without the other one. One cannot live. So, you know, I don't know yet how soon apart they were with their passing, but one can't live without the other one. They are so entwined. I want you to know that also I can't tell you which one's going to come through first. So we're like, guys, separate 5 minutes. Just give me a break. I like your mum. I've got your mum first. Now, I've got. She's got. I had to wait for your dad. You know, I had to wait for your dad. And I go, what do you mean you had to wait for your dad? So this is your dad, mum and dad here. I was like, oh, what do you mean you had to wait for your dad? I think. No, I'm going to say it. Your dad, I think, was dating someone. Oh, yeah, he was dating someone else when we met. Your dad was dating someone else when they met. So was my dad. It's cool, isn't it? But your dad was dating someone else. And I think what we're going to get is this lovely union of memories. So I'm just going to let them just have their time and share with you. And when I find you in a minute, we'll find you. Karen, can I ask you a question? Was Uncle Jed going out with someone else when June met him? Right. Apologies. Karen is my cousin. Her name just popped up. And I just went, oh, what? And Uncle Jed, kind of know me, Uncle Jed, other side, know me, Auntie June. I don't know if Uncle Jed was going out with someone when he met Auntie June. I know they're quite young. Oh, Carly sounds like your mum and dad. Keep listening, everyone. Let's find out. But I just saw Karen's name. I just want to find out because that would be something I don't know. So Karen, if that makes sense, if you know that to be true, let me know, and I might see if it's Jed and June. But let's see where we go with it. And I want everyone to know, Karen is my cousin. I adore Karen. She drives me mad, but I adore Karen. And her dad and mum, Uncle Jed, Auntie June. I want to see where it goes, but I want Karen to let me know because they wouldn't come to see. But I don't know. But it's got to be, if it's going to be you, Karen, then it's got to be Uncle Jed was going out with someone else when we met Auntie June. And I can't ask my mum because mum was the other side. But let's see where we go with it. But I know they're incredibly close. And I knew Uncle Jed and Auntie June a lot, but I didn't see him a lot. But there's a closeness that they are together. And I do feel it's them. It is. Okay. Right, everyone, bear with me. I'll do this and we'll do another one. But I have got my Uncle Jed and my Auntie June. So Karen, Becca Hogg's here. I think this will be your granddad, won't it? So yeah, I've just got June and Jed. Obviously, look at me, everyone. I know the names. It's not me being really clever. Yeah. Jed was going out with someone else. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait till I tell Paul Karen, my brother and sister. I can't wait to tell them. Uncle Jed was shagging someone else. Oh, no. 50s wouldn't have been that. Or 60s. I've got your mum and dad, Karen. And I know Jed because I know them really well. It's like, yeah, but June, did you want right? What I'm going to do is I am going to chat as if I don't know you and Becca don't know you. It's like I'm just going. She's going to get the last word, mate. And it's like, and I love Uncle Jed. I've got some memories of him, not a lot, but when I was a kid, and he was always had a smile face, always laughing. June, I was like, what's she actually? She can't half moan. So I'm going to give it to us. I don't know you, Karen. He's done off moan. And obviously, I know they separated a long time ago, but I know June must have really struggled when it was. I know how Aunt June struggled with that, Jed. And Karen and Becca, I know what you did for your nan, for your mum. And it is just them. Oh, I don't want her. No, tell her fuck off. Sorry. No, all it is right. Oh God, this is where my mind. This is where I've gone red. I thought myself right. June and Jed. I lost a cousin. Karen lost her sister a few years ago after a tragic operation that went wrong. Me and Kim, not that close. Me and Kim, I can't imagine we're on the same page ever. But I've got Kim, who's my cousin, your sister, Karen. I'm going, and me and Kim are going, I don't want. Kim doesn't want to be with me any more than I want to be with her. I know it's always love and light, but Karen, and for everyone watching, me and my cousin, we're not close. But I just want you to know that they're all together. Karen, all right? Now, I've got to tell you something, Becca. We've had a chat about stuff. We have. Your cousin, sorry, your auntie, Kim, doesn't want to talk to me. I don't really want to talk to her. We weren't ever close. Last time I saw her was 12 years ago. and but what she's doing cleverly, beautifully, is getting to you through Nan and Granddad, right? And it's Uncle Jed, and I love Auntie June, but I really did like Uncle Jed. And it's like Jed is saying to you, Becca, let him get on with it. Let him get on with it. And we know what we're talking about. But I know you trust me, so I know I can say that to you. So just it's like, let him get on with it. Let him get on with it. And Karen as well. Right, I think Becky, right, Karen, I love you, but your mum is obviously thank you for everything you've done, but keep your nose out, Karen. And your mum's actually saying that, keep your nose out. And I hope that makes sense. Oh God, Karen, don't hate me. But I've got to give that to you. Is that all right? But Karen, your mum and dad are like this. All right. Despite all their, I wasn't privy to it. I don't know, they vowed a bit, but for everyone on, they adore each other. All right. And Becca, I don't know your domestic situation. I don't know if you're with someone. But thanks, Becca, because that's validating it for me, because I've got to give as I get it. But Becca, I don't know what your nan means by this, or even your aunt. But you're looking in all the wrong places. And I don't know what she means. Because I say, is it love? Your cousins, remember, my cousin isn't, you'd think in front of you lot, she'll be nice, but she's not. So she's done her job. So but it's about you looking in the wrong place. I don't know what she means. I'll give it to you anyway. So can I leave that with you, Karen? Take all your mum and dad's love and your sisters. Yeah, take your sister. Please take your sister. But even Kim's smiling, because again, it's spirit, she's smiling. And the bit I don't know who the little one is running around, but there's a little one running around. And that's private. Becca or Karen, there's a little one running around. Okay. Can we give my family? I'm sorry, it's my family. Can we give a big clap and round of applause and hearts and stuff. Right. Karen, that's important for you tonight. You needed that. And again, I don't apologise if I go to someone I know or family. That's just how it works. And again, like the young girl who took herself home to find her mum, and her mum's not even part of our night. Spirit don't care. They appreciate you, but my job is to represent them. And as soon as I recognise June and Joe, oh, you've got joking, but they're gone now. And if I'm honest, and I hope Karen's not listening, I hope my cousin's gone as well, because me and my cousin, she know me for my transition, but will she have got my transition? Not in a frigging million years. Oh, sorry, Kim, but you want it done. Anyway, sorry, I'm just talking to my cousins in a very negative way. Just because, like, this is how I work, just as before we maybe do one last one. Do you like everyone you know? Do you like all your family? I don't like every spirit person I meet, because they're going to come through the way they were. And if it's my miserable cousin, who I didn't like very much, that's how she comes through. She wouldn't ever talk to me. Even as kids, she didn't like me. So it makes sense she'd come through her mum and dad, wouldn't she? Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. Anyway. I want to do one more. Oh, what transition, Lucy? Oh, you beautiful thing, you. Oh, Lucy. Oh, God, Lucy, you've made my night. What transition? Work it out. And if you can't, I think I love you. I've got all red. Oh, is it all true? Thank you, Karen. Oh, God, I'm really red to that transition. You know, it's like, I'm not going down that road. I'll talk about it another time. But Karen, not that Karen, I think it was another Karen, just is where's your dad? Down the chippy, Nina, down the chippy. I don't know, down the chippy. Someone just said something really funny. What transition? Lucy Maxim, I think you're lovely. Don't worry, you're late. Whoever's popped in, I'll be up on Facebook later. And it's going on YouTube, so I might get banned. I don't know. Right. I want to do one more. Okay. It's strange. What I'm finding interesting, I find my work totally fascinating. And thank you, Sarah. Having some old Christian shush, but thank you. It's just me, just having fun. There's less of us now, but we'll have a party. Should we have a lock in? Yeah, chips, cheesy. I've been chatting to a mate of mine online, and we're talking about going out for chips, gravy, and mushy peas. It's a Welsh thing. Do any of you do chips, mushy peas, and gravy? Apparently, I've got that when I go to South Wales to visit a mate of mine. It's like, are you serious? But she says it's great, so I'm going to go to South Wales, meet up with a mate of mine, and have chips. Can you imagine chips, gravy, and mushy peas, and then a bit of fish? It's like, Jess the mouse has gone. He's on his way to Cornwall. I hope. No, I let him free. Oh, sorry. No, you're not. We do a little morning meditation group. If ever you fancy it, 9 o'clock in the morning, little guided meditation just to get us away from everything and go in a bit and just be ourselves. And yes, Jane Crouch, I think it's a bit yuck. I said we're going to do it. And I have for about 3 weeks. I had a mouse here, and cut long story short, the humane chap got it, and he's free, out in the countryside somewhere, and hopefully he doesn't come back. But some of you lot told me he can then come up to see now. That's it. Kim went cheesy chips. That's it. Cheesy chips, not gravy. Cheesy chips. There's a place I work in Colchester called the Ancient Britain. A lovely little pub. Lovely. It's a lovely little. I'll share 1 second. I will do another link before we finish. But there's this pub called the Ancient Britain in Colchester. I do it twice a year. And it's only a small night, but it's great. But there's a food van outside. This is the best cheesy chips in the history of the freaking world. But when girls sit in the front row eating cheesy chips as I start the second half, oh, I could fall out with them. I don't. I just nick them. Right. Now, what I was saying is what I find fascinating is quite a few of the evenings now towards the end, usually at the last knockings, at the last link, it's someone who's just recently passed. Just let you know, it's almost like they're surfing on the energy to let you know they're okay. And I don't do this. I'm not the way you want. Right, I'm going to let him do it his way because this guy's only recently got there. Don't anyone take it yet because he's gone, well, I'm liking this. I'm liking you too. As you go, well, all bit of fucking, all bit, didn't swear, all bit of a shot. Whoa. So the guy's just, it's like, well, me 1 minute, go next. I'm like, yeah. And tell the girls, it's easy peasy. Okay. Again, I'm doing a bit of an old fashioned East End accent. I don't want to do that because it's easy. Just, I was here 1 minute, go next, and it's great. I'm here. Tell the girls tonight I'm okay. I don't know, there's 2 girls of you listening who this person's just passed, and there's 2 more you've got to share. No, not 2 more. They're the 2. The son's not. So I don't know if it's going to be where it fits in, but my son ain't going to watch this shit. I want to say it's your dad. Not sure yet, but he talked about his son. So you might be married to his son. So I don't know where it's going to fit in yet. But I know it's like, I just went. But it's like, I like his sense of humour, right? I'm going to give him his voice as it's like, I like funeral? Nah, not yet. He hasn't even been laid to rest yet. I like this guy. This is very, he's not coming across very matter of fact because that's the way he necessarily was. He wants to deliver it so he doesn't cause any more upset for his wife. He's going, no, I'm fine. Because he's like, I'm fine. But Kim, it's going to be you. Remember, let me finish. Let me get a little bit more because we're talking about cheesy chips, and it's like, and I want to move on. It's just like it's oh. So it's not coronavirus related, right? If it was, if they blame it to coronavirus, it's wrong because you went, oh, it's a stop. It's a stop, mate. Just it's not going to be mate on purpose, but it's like it could be love. I like that. It's this way. It's just like just gone. And well, I'm not home. I'm not home. You know, not close yet. So he wants to reference his physical body isn't him. Because I've already been home to make sure everyone's okay. I don't know who this is yet because I don't know. I want to try and get his name. But it's like, oh, it's exciting. I'm around. So it's not a question he doesn't miss his family, but he wants you to know he's okay. And what's important, I don't remember. I think it's Wesley. It's like, I don't remember shit. That's my word, maybe not his. So Kim, keep listening. It makes sense. But he still hasn't been. Cheryl Strickland. I haven't got her. She hasn't used my mobile phone, but of course she won't be here with me. She'll be there with you. Louise Blake, your name just popped out. Hello. Oh, why did your name just pop out? Hello. Louise, hello. Talk to me. Who's just gone? Who's not been laid to rest? Who just passed? And how's it fit in? Someone talk to me. Danielle, could be you. Yes, but it's got to be just boom. And I've just got there. When's your funeral? Don't know yet. Do we know yet? Well, I don't know yet. Do they know yet? They're talking about it. Right. So for me, I don't think you set a date yet because I know what's going on. I'll find it. I'll give you a link. If I can find it, I'll find it. But Louise, I'm not sure it's you. But yeah, Louise, if he went in with someone who went in with no, it's Bex JV. My dad passed on Tuesday. Actually, there's my mum at home and blood. So that's the other one too. Lovely. We've done another day. Hi, Beck JV. Can I work? Can I see where we go? Because does this make sense, mate? How you doing? Could I say name? That do. Right. Again, very common name. Beck. Where's you? I see that a J. I'm not trying to make it fix. I don't want Joe. I want John. Where does the John fit in? Either him or around you? Because right, John, and it's not calling me John as in all right, John. It's hello. And not hello, John got a new motor. It's John. Now, John's my. Oh, good night, Kerry. We're finishing soon. And we're going to finish off with the card as normal. So if your dad's just gone, and the John, I am so sorry for a common name. It's the name. His middle name is John. I'll own that one. The sister, there's another one, and the brother not here yet, but he's not right. Not later. Don't know a date. Everything fits. Just let you know. Right. I want to make one more thing back to make sure I'm right here. Did he pass really quickly? Did he pass? I want the guy that passes really quick. Everything's got because it's the son. I want to my son, and there's the two girls, so we've got that right. But I want to know. He's trying to read you on. Alex, thankfully not tonight. Alex and I go way back. I adore Alex so much. We sat in circle together like a lifetime ago, and I absolutely love that woman so much. And she's going through so much at the moment. So, actually, if you're still here, Alex, I want everyone to send you loads of healing because you're beautiful. Yeah, but no, right. Beck, Jodie, the only way that works for me is if it just stops and he just goes. Otherwise, darling, as much as you're saying yes to everything, can't be you because I'm not feeling going yes. Are you there with your mum? If you're there with it was okay. Right. Beck, it is you because he's just changed his energy a little bit. I know it's your dad, and the way he came through was to find you and let you know he's okay. Beck, I don't think I know you. If I do, it's lovely to see you again. Your dad is just suggesting, he's not suggesting, I'm going to give it this, but I've got to be careful because he's not coming through lots and lots of love, because you've just lost your dad in a very tragic, sudden way. Your mum's there, which I think you mentioned, and the brother, he wants to talk about the brother as well, because my brother's called Paul, so that's how I know. I'm not saying your brother's called Paul, but that's why I knew he's talking about the brother. And what he's saying is, right, I know your mum's there with you, right? But your dad's saying, don't let your mum take over, right? You know what your mum's like? Just, and he's like, don't let her take over. Just that's, and it's done in such a nice way, Beck. It's like, don't let her take over. You know what she's like? It's like, just, yeah, yeah, it is him. I know. Because like, there's parts of me your dad can't. And I do not do fortune telling, Beck, but your dad gets it. Your dad waited to the end. You just lost him. I'm just meeting him. I'm trying to share with you that he's fine, he's okay, and he knows he's got to come through gently. There's such a character here, such a character, and there's a naughty. Right, I hope this is okay. He's got this naughty sense of, you've just typed it up. He's got that naughty sense of humour. I like him a lot, right? There is a twinkle in your dad, right? Not naughty, but maybe not with your mum. I can't say that. I can't fucking say that, mate. Right, you've just lost your dad, and your dad's making jokes with me to joke with your mum. Right, Beck, can I ask you a question? Because I might get this wrong. Are you the middle? No, you're not the middle one. Who's the middle one? Have you got a middle child? Is there a middle one? All right, I'm not going to do that joke because that's a bit naughty. Yeah, there's that jokey side to him, and he's so. I'm so good. I'm going to put that up if I may, Becca, because that's exactly what I want to not want to avoid. But if I get hit Sam's in the middle, okay. If I start making jokes a lot, and what will happen is your mum's sitting there, she'll go, "Oh my God," but he wants you to know he's okay. And there's something about there's a joke, and it's not smutty, not very. The joke about how we made the middle one. Don't know what he means. Don't tell Sam. Not a clue. But there's the joke. By the way, we're going to finish in a second. I just want to. We're overrunning a bit because this guy wanted his 5 minutes with his daughter and his wife. But he's making the joke to make everyone laugh about how we made the middle one. Not a clue. If it's completely rubbish, just tell your mum I'm sorry. Or your mum sitting there, tell I'm sorry already. But there's the joke there. And I think it was me sitting down with you lot and we were drinking a glass of wine. There'll be something we were joking about his coming. I know how much he loves his family, and I know. And for anyone who's lost someone recently, if this gentleman can do this, your loved ones are close to you too. It's just that he wouldn't let you know he's okay, and he's got this lot sussed out how it's going to work. Yeah, and this is for your mum. Tell her I'm dreaming about her too. I've not a clue what that means, but that's how much to finish. So can I give that to you, Becky? That's for you, your sister, your brother, and your mum as well. As you said, he's sitting there with you. So can I ask for a load of hearts as we finish for this evening, and just loads of hearts for everyone as we bring the evening to a close. We only do an hour and a half, but it's gone a bit because of this man just wanted his 5 minutes. And by the way, as you said, don't let it take over. Just do whatever feels right for him. He don't care because he's got his family. All right. Bex, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Bex, tell us how the middle one was made. No, I'm not going down that road. Yeah, I think it was just a joke, just to try and make his wife smile a little bit. So all these hearts are for you, Beck. And take everyone's love. You just lost your dad this week, and this is spirit for everyone. There's only a few of us. There's not a lot of us left. But those you can all take how it all works. That's fantastic. So thank you for tonight. Everyone stay safe. This will go up live. This will go up on the Bex page. Again, if you've enjoyed it and you want to like my page, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Other than that, if you're around Monday night, we'll do this again Monday night. Tomorrow night is deep meditation night for those who enjoy it. And tomorrow morning, if anyone is around, we do guided meditation at 9 o'clock. But other than that, thank you. I always finish by saying namaste, and I finish it by just a silly quote from the film Avatar, which is I see you, which means I see your spirit, your soul, and you see mine, which means we can see theirs too. So I want you to know that, and it's a bit like a theatre, everyone's half the people have left and some people left for the bit of the chat afterwards, is that we are all one. It sounds a bit deep, but that's basically what we are. We're all one. So again, thank you so much this evening. Take great care of yourselves. I'm really glad you seem to have enjoyed it. And again, no, I'm not sure I was going to say. I was going to say about sharing. You never share with me. Just if you want to share the page, lovely. But just be part of something special. Okay, everyone, and everyone take care of yourself. And a big thank out to Jax, who's here, and Hillary's here. They've been like moderating for me, just keeping an eye on everyone. And Dan and Alice get a bloody room. Oh, for goodness sake, you two. And anyway, thank you for being part of something special tonight, and take care of yourselves. And I'm going to see this turn up on YouTube. That's exciting. Oh, how cool. And again, thank you so much.